All right, Velma, part two. Somebody asked for it, and I guess they're getting it. Somebody's getting what they want. I'm not getting what I want, but now I'm giving the people what they want. Thank you everybody who watched the last video and liked and subscribed. We have passed 100 subscribers, which is awesome. You guys are the greatest. I I can't even imagine being in triple digits, and yet I am, and that's really cool of y'all. So I guess we will do a follow-up video where I torture myself. Uh, so let's get it started.
So you know that thing when you text your friends and they don't text you back, so it feels like you're gonna die? Well, if my
No,
friend didn't
I,
text you
I, I
back,
don't have
I
that level of
actually was going
insecurity.
to die.
Everybody, listen up. We just learned someone somewhere is being intolerant.
Oh no. Did they say the N-word?
If this isn't enough, I will also win your heart by proving I am a helpful ally, sister.
Look,
Average male on Twitter.
Norville, you have a girlfriend?
No.
And your girlfriend is Gigi? Damn, this makes me think I could bag Don Lemon. How did this happen? I thought you were missing.
What? Don Lemon is not that hot, girl. What are you talking about? You really want to bag this guy. This man looks like a potato. Like, I guess I get the joke is he's gay. Oh, well, according to Celebion.com, is Don Lemon of CNN gay? Who is the partner, boyfriend, or husband, salary, or net worth? This is from literally tomorrow. I'm recording this on March 2nd, and this is from March 3rd, 2023. What are you talking about? This is from tomorrow. We have a time traveler speculating on the sexuality of a man who has been openly gay for years. I don't know. I mean, if Celebian.com is speculating on it, I guess Velma does have a chance.
Mad? No, I'm so excited. Now you have Gigi to talk about boring stuff like your swords and feelings. So when we're together, we can focus solely on finding my mom. Speaking of, friends,
Wow,
Alex is always
she's so unlikable.
Who are you?
We're your parents.
Bro, it's Captain Caveman. Why are they dressed as Captain Caveman? Once again, I will give them this. I'll give them this little bit of leeway. They are doing some deep cuts into the Hanna-Barbera Warner Brothers old freaking 70s animation vault. I will give them that, even though it's very surface level references. I will give them that. That took a smidgen of effort from the intern to pull up, so credit to that intern. Good job, dude.
I'm hallucinating. Quick, make me laugh like Norville would have.
I would, but all I can think of right now is the gender pay gap. Is it funny? Women make 20% less than men, and women of color even less?
I mean, it's kind of funny.
Genetically, I'm a villain. No wonder I'm attracted to a girl who looks like a little henchman.
That felt racially charged.
But I need to take a pill with food.
Me too!
Me too.
Me too!
This show is so mean-spirited towards band kids. Like, I was in band, and yes, a lot of us were a bunch of weirdos. But I still respect them, and there is an art and there is a craft to both marching band and to orchestral band that goes very unappreciated, and I'm not a fan of how this show is just taking this entire episode to just take a fat steaming dump on every single band kid. Okay? It's not cool.
He told you?
He did. And honestly, I'm shocked he told you, given,
Given what?
you know, your, you know.
Black?
Wow, Norville. You're not just a better friend than I am. You're a better person.
No dip, Sherlock! Everybody in existence is a better person than you. Oh my gosh, woman. You're conceited, you are manipulative, you're condescending, you pretend to be way smarter than you actually are. You are the textbook definition of a horrible person. I'm currently watching through Game of Thrones right now, and Joffrey is a more likable and better human being than you are.
I'm out past curfew, and I think the movie Serpico is boring. What are you gonna do about that?
Yes! 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 Let's go! Let's play that back. Oh my gosh. There's a certain level of catharsis to this. Seeing such an unlikable character finally get some sort of punishment. And ironically enough, I guess it's in a moment of quote unquote self-sacrifice. But man, that's satisfying to watch. Best moment of the show for sure.
I'll tell you everything I know about my mom.
She kind of bad though.
He called the program the Special Covert Operations Brain Initiative, or Scooby.
I'm done. What the? Aren't we so clever, guys? We're gonna not put Scooby-Doo in the show, but like actually secretly kind of put him in. Oh my gosh. This is so stupid. So freaking stupid. I still got half a season to go. How do people watch this?
Scooby? And wait, what did Scooby do?
It attempted to create
Screw you.
For all your personality flaws, you're actually a pretty good detective.
No, she really isn't.
I hallucinate because I have daddy issues.
You have daddy issues? Pfft, I could have taken one look at you and determined that. I could have solved the mystery of why Velma is such a freaking unlikable piece of garbage.
Whoa, cool. So do you rub it? Or grind it up and snort it at a party like regular anxiety meds?
You take it and bang it on your head real hard.
Wait, really?
I thought he was gonna say, you gotta put it up the butt.
Oh, so you're going to work, are you? Well, then call me Ernest Shackleton, because I'm headed to a poll.
Oh no. Oh
Fred?
no.
Thanks to you, Fred won't call it reverse sexism. He's ruined.
I feel really bad for Frank Welker, man. They had to rope him into this show. I'm sorry, Frank. Oh no, 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 no! Oh my gosh, no! Stop!
Amanda, where are you? Oh, God.
Oh yeah, that's not incredibly horrible to do to a mother of a newborn, kidnap the baby and make her think that it disappeared. So I'm seeing a bit of a trend, at least with this episode, in trying to tie together a theme about how parents are, well, at least for this specific show, about how the parents and the kids are just have these weird relationships, and the parents aren't perfect and they're raising imperfect kids, which it's not new to the teenage dramedy thing, but at the very least they're trying to tie the episode together thematically. I'm trying to give them props where I can, but the issue is that every character in this show is so utterly unlikable, and I just want them all to get hit by a car like Velma did last episode. Is that too much to ask?
Dia uncovered the one thing my mother never intended anyone to find. Her journals. That's how she learned.
The journals that were just chilling in a museum. If you didn't want people to find your journals, you would have put them in a much more secure place than a museum's archives, where literally anyone could just walk in and go, "Hey, can I see those journals?" Or they could just straight up walk in and open a box and go, "Oh, here's the journals." What?
We're maybe not the best cops, but we're great moms. We all.
Nah, you really aren't. You suck at both, but keep telling yourself that.
Only way to earn father's respect is take a stand. You want I help kill him?
Yes. Get Frank Welker out of this show.
Fred, wait!
And they both died, and the show ended there. That's my headcanon. I'm gonna quit. Please let me quit.
Another lie? The only thing we've ever lied to you about is the dog.
Yeah, we said we were gonna put Scooby-Doo in the show, but then we didn't, and just threw his name into a random episode because screw you for being a fan of Scooby-Doo. People.
I'm fine.
Bro, is she sitting on his face? Bro, look at this. This man. This man just had his face all up in her ear. I don't know if that's intentional or if that was just a coincidental thing, but if it's intentional, I'll give you credit. That is hilarious. But I don't think you actually know how comedy works. So I'm just gonna say that that was completely accidental.
Oh no, Dad! I need you to believe me that Mom was kidnapped or I'm gonna die!
Okay, I believe you. I swear I believe you.
Oh my god. That did it. She's gone.
That's not how hallucinations work. What the crap? If she truly believes that he believes, then the hallucinations would have stopped because it's an inner psyche thing. It wouldn't have been like, "Oh my gosh, you believe me?" Yes. Well, actually no, he doesn't, because so the hallucinations are back. That's not how that works.
If this was all about your dad believing you, how did making you laugh also stop your hallucinations?
Right? Or kissing Daphne?
Kissing Daphne?
What? You're lesbian?
But I had to find you because I still don't know if you listen to my VMs, voicemails.
Oh my gosh, we're calling back to the voicemails, the VMs. Why? Why is that important?
You're going to take over Jones Gentleman's Accessories someday, and yet you
Jones
seem to barely
Gentleman
grasp what it is we
Accessories.
said.
Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage. Better come down here, get some of this shit.
My anger is rooted solely in this town's selfish desire to party instead of stay inside and stop a serial killer.
I don't really get how staying inside would stop a serial killer, though. That just makes it easier for them to get to you. If you're at a giant party, you're surrounded by people. Like, yeah, a serial killer can blend in there, but it's a little harder for him to get away. But when you're stuck at home with you and 2 other members of your family, he just got to get inside and you're donezo, bro. So I'm just saying, the party might be the safer option.
Wait, I forgot I also used my mom's terrible manuscripts to kill spiders.
Well, that's convenient. Oh, wait, I forgot. I've had something to propel the plot forward this whole time. What? Oh my gosh. This is what Jinkies has meant the whole time. And I've had it in the palm of my hand because I just randomly remembered, hey, this thing I used to kill spiders is my mom's transcript. When literally you could have looked at it at any time, and when you found the Jinkies clue, oh yeah, Detective Jinkies. I swear, like, most of this mystery is just propelled by, oh right, I remembered something randomly. And then the rest of the episode's just like about something nonsensical and has nothing to do with the plot. So I'm glad I'm watching this show.
Hello? Is this the serial killer?
This woman is so stupid. You're just going to randomly call this number and go, is this the serial killer? You're not going to try to, maybe squeeze a little bit of information out of them or try to take in context clues, get them on the phone as long as you... Nah. You just go, oh, is this the serial killer? Velma, you are retarded.
Evening, officers.
Oh my gosh. Did we really need a lingering shot on her adjusting her crotch? Really?
There's something funny about you. Not LOL funny, but more thoughtful and well observed, like a female-driven comedy.
More thoughtful and well observed, like a female-driven comedy, like this show is, except it isn't. It is bottom of the barrel, low-tier garbage. Maybe he's talking about an Amy Schumer show, because that's definitely more thoughtful and insightful than this crap.
No, I can't die! Sophie's gonna put a treadmill in my room!
Once again, Velma died, and the show ended there, and I got to go to sleep happy that it only lasted 7 episodes.
I'd be super psyched to kiss you right now.
Does this count as catfishing? I feel like this counts as catfishing.
Daphne, I'm sorry. I wanted to tell you I was Manny, but as a guy, there's so little consequence for your actions. I was like, I'd be an idiot not to at least try and go for it. Baba Booey!
I'm gonna kill myself and then you.
Shoot, the serial killer disappeared in the fog.
But like, why though?
Fog rules, he still has to be...
Why though? Why'd he disappear? he had you dead to rights. He could have killed you just then. Why didn't he kill you?
My fault? Nothing is ever my fault!
Me too.
But it's interesting. You're saying if this was a flashback in your point of view, in order for it to be earned, we'd have to cut to, I don't know, Fred?
Exactly.
I like it when they use a title card with the character's name when they cut to a different flashback.
They're gonna do all of this. They're gonna do all of this, and it's just like, who cares? I don't care. Aren't you freaking clever for doing the very thing you say that all TV shows do?
I still say it's more seamless without the title card.
And I still say my old job as a television executive makes me worry audiences won't be able to follow it.
And I say we should stop being so effing meta with shows where we completely talk about everything that's happening in the show like it is a TV show because it's effing annoying. It peaked with Community, and ever since then, it's been kind of played out, so can we please stop?
The password is 1234. Yeesh, is the serial killer my grandpa?
I thought she said earlier that she was trying out Red Pill or whatever for the password.
Okay, Daphne, if you were a serial killer, what would your password be? I've tried Mustache Fan, I took the red pill, and van owner.
But it was a numerical password, so is she just like brain dead, retarded, that she was trying to enter in words in a numerical password, or what?
From Daphne to Velma is worse than going from a beloved cartoon to a playful reimagining.
Totally.
It's also worse than going from a beloved cartoon to completely bastardizing it and trashing it and raking it through the mud and then lighting it on fire and throwing it into a bottomless pit of despair and misery.
Oh, sweet, my shoes!
Which is exactly what this show is doing.
I shouldn't be considered the second hottest girl in school. Well, third if you throw in my mom.
Hey.
Why that comment?
After all our ups and downs, it felt really good to see you jealous again last night.
Hold on.
This is such a friggin' toxic relationship.
Yes.
Velma, it's too tight. One of us can get out, but only if we pick someone to be crushed to death.
I pick Velma. Velma should do it.
Gigi, what are you doing?
I picked. This is Velma's fault because everything crazy that happens is Velma's fault, Norval.
Yep, I agree. And they all fell to their deaths, and the show ended at episode 8, and I get to go home and never think about the show again. Please, it feels like every episode so far there's been an opportunity to just kill off all the characters so the show can end. Please just do it for once.
It's still here.
Oh my gosh, no, it's the Mystery Machine. Why?
I'll tell you everything when we get out of here. Now get in this mystery jalopy.
Screw you people! Golly, just commit to something Scooby-Doo-ish. Scooby-Dooey.
What's more, Fred seems to have single-handedly located the brains of the murdered hot girls and their cleaning lady, Dia Dorkley. Though one big question still remains.
Why is anybody still watching this show? Why am I still watching this show?
But Mom, you still haven't told me who did this. Who took you?
I didn't tell you yet. I can't remember.
How much you want to bet in the next episode she's going to suddenly remember at the very end and be like, oh, it was so-and-so, and then they find out in the last episode's them arresting her, and it's going to be like a white man or white lady or something. I'm placing my bets now.
My butt looks amazing. Hopefully this time nothing causes my implants to come out.
Hey, can we stop focusing on a teenage girl's large butt? Can we just not?
Wait, were you annoying back then?
Yes,
no.
she still is.
Not now, Velma. This is for the state championship.
Really? It's not the entertainment at a Virgin convention?
Can you stop crapping on people who are passionate about things? Golly, dude.
It's a tale as old as time, really. See, the Archangel Gabriel appeared before Velma and announced...
Norville. The father is Norville.
Why would you tell your mom the baby's yours? She's already had an unwanted baby in her life.
Because we have to protect her memory and anything...
You know, you could have just said, oh, it's her baby and she was over, I don't know, I was babysitting or something, right? Just say, Velma, say you were babysitting and she left the blanket when she came to pick up the baby. That's the simplest explanation that would not upset her. Just saying.
But the lab entrance was bricked up.
Bruh, it was bricked up.
I mean, of course. How hard can watching it be? Right, Norville? Norville?
Classic black dad move.
Where's Amanda?
Who?
They just, every episode, they up the ante and make Velma even more unlikable. Now she's just ditching babies and forgetting them. Amanda's gonna freaking die. And it's gonna be Velma's fault. And I hope she goes to jail for it.
I did, son. Guilty as charged.
I handcrafted you a sword for your birthday.
Case closed. Wait, what? Today's your birthday?
Yes! And my
Oh man, great. Velma's such a great friend. I'm really rooting for her.
Okay, well, this is starting to look like a false alarm.
And Velma should go to prison for filing a false police report. Also, what local police unit or precinct? What local police department has access to a freaking tank?
I'm just saying, if white people are now the minorities on campus.
Daphne, as much as it shocks me to say this, Fred is right.
Yes, he is right. Whites are now the minorities on college campuses. I think we should treat them with affirmative action.
And it's not forever, just until you're popular enough to do whatever you want, like a homophobic chicken sandwich chain.
Oh, wow. Shout out Chick-fil-A.
Which reminds me, would you ever...
Also, I'm just saying, this mom has had a weird increase in presence and in scenes and talking and in lines this particular episode. Just saying, it's a little sus.
If our situations were reversed, you would have left me for dead after my first hallucination.
But I was worried
Very
my mom
true.
wouldn't recover her memory. She only has an hour before...
No one cares.
You're a bad friend.
Yes.
And you look terrible in orange.
Yes.
Please, you say that every time I mistake dwarves and elves.
An elf is a luminous spirit, and a dwarf is a hairy oaf. But most importantly, they are not friends, and neither are we.
Good. Drop the hoe. Drop the hoe, Norville.
What the actual hell?
Velma, what are you doing here?
Amanda rolled here to find her mom.
Her mom? Velma, what are you talking
Oh
about?
my gosh.
Mom?
Why? This is just such plot contrivances. Velma happens to show up at the restaurant right when when Daphne and Fred kiss because the baby just coincidentally rolled there to find her mom, and then when she says, "Oh, her mom," suddenly the parents show up. Let's see what excuse they have for being here.
Invited us when they learned your mom was in the caves with them.
Oh, the brains invited the mom because she was in the brains with them. The caves with her. And you can tell this show's killed all my brain cells. This contrivance after contrivance after contrivance. Cool beans, dude.
Just say who the serial killer is.
Of course. It's...
Oh, come on. Just tell us. I mean, I was close with my prediction, though. I did say she was going to suddenly remember who the serial killer was at the end of the episode and reveal it. She didn't reveal it, but she did remember who it was. So, bingo, mother effers. Finally, we're almost done. One more episode, baby. Let's go.
You because I still don't know if you listen to my VMs.
Why? Why the VMs? Stop going back to the VMs. Oh my gosh, dude. I will say, I do kind of like how they keep adding pictures and stuff as events happen throughout the series to the little pinup board. That's a nice little detail that the animators didn't have to do. Like I said, I'm throwing them every little bone I can get, but also she spelled Scooby wrong. The canon to the show version of Scooby, but still.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's so worried about you talking to your mom. The only thing he'd arrest you for right now is murder.
Murder?
All right, cool beans. Pulls out a Glock and shoots the cops.
Wait, Fred, you bought this van? Why?
Because all cool fashion advertising for teens is just trashy, pedo-tinged sex stuff. So maybe if I drive this thing around, I can make gentlemen's accessories cool and prove to my mom I'm not a joke.
Because nothing's trashier or more pedo-tinged than teens in an old van. That's actually not a bad idea.
Yes, that's what's pedo-tinged. The van from the old show where teenagers are driving around and solving mysteries and uncovering monsters, that's pedo-tinged, but not this show, which obsesses over teenage girls being hot and focusing in on their butts, them being in showers, all that stuff. Nah. That's not pedo-tinged at all, but the original cartoon where teens driving around in a van and, go on a road trip and have fun together as friends and solve mysteries and uncover conspiracies and solve crimes, yeah, that's what's pedo-tinged. I hate this show and I want to end my misery.
But would you arrest her if someone like me said someone like her was bothering him?
Well, yeah, that would do it.
Cops and racism, baby. Let's go.
Sorry, time to go to death row. You failed, Velma. You're not ruining it for me.
I really want to kill an ethnic woman, and you ain't gonna stop me.
Wait, this is a memory of the night I started hallucinating 2
It's
years ago.
why? Why is this happening now? This is so freaking random. It just suddenly started happening. Golly, dude.
Mystery solving caused this. No one will ever believe
Oh my gosh.
I'm a weirdo. Oh my god.
So all of her insecurities were caused by the serial killer hypnotizing her, and she just now remembered it upon seeing the pocket watch, because that's how breaking hypnotism works, I guess.
That pocket watch belongs to the serial killer. I recognize it because he didn't just hypnotize my mom. He hypnotized me 2 years ago as well to cause my hallucinations and keep me from finding her.
And I'm just now remembering it right now because it's convenient for the plot. Oh my gosh, why are we getting more teenage girls in the shower? You didn't get enough of it in episode 1?
Nothing's trashier or more pedo-tinged than teens in an old man. So please, tell me you recognize this.
Where
were you Oh, well, she was about to ask that. But yeah, also, where were you putting that?
Norville would have told me if he was leaving school.
He did. He left you a voicemail.
Oh, it's come full circle. The voicemails, the VMs. Oh my gosh.
I'm just wondering if I made the right decision to leave. Oh my god, I'm home!
Bro went to discount Harry Potter. I mean Hogwarts.
Mom's frames are made by Joan.
Oh my gosh, that's the reveal? She listened to all the voicemails and none of that was actually important. She just took off the glasses and for the first time ever she noticed that it was made by Jones Gentleman's Accessories. Are you kidding me? That's how we get the big voila moment. Oh my gosh, I hate the show.
Wait, no. Keep them on.
Oh, gross. Why?
Because the serial killer is...
Whoa, what'd I say? I called it.
Who more than you would truly appreciate the advantages of being a handsome, rich, white man?
Okay, the thought just occurred to me. So she's gonna switch Fred's brain for Velma's because she's smarter or whatever, and she can run the business. Here's my thing. She has access to hypnotizing technology in quotations. So she hypnotized her husband to be like a stone cold killer or whatever. Why not just hypnotize Fred and convince him to be a better person, but be a better person to run your company, right? You can just hypnotize him and then say, do this, do that, do this, do that. So by the time you're long dead and he takes over, he knows everything and you can just hypnotize him right before you die. I mean, that's very cruel, but so's swapping people's brains. So just saying, it would have been much easier to stick with hypnosis.
Velma, I got your VM voicemail, and I love you.
I hate that the VM thing actually became like an important plot point. I thought it was just a stupid throwaway joke, and they keep going back to it, and it makes me angrier and angrier every time they do.
I'd solve the case for good. But like all prestige...
Oh no, don't stop. Don't twerk. Oh my gosh. Stop. It's bad enough that you're freaking celebrating and dancing while your friend's mom lies dead. But it's another thing to be freaking twerking, bro. They just teased a second season, boys. Who's excited? I'm not. I refuse to watch it. Unless, of course, you know, we get to I don't know, 100 likes on this video. How about that? Ooh, content farming. I'm an official YouTuber now. Oh my gosh. Look, I'll say this. It's not the worst show I've ever seen. There's some good animated segments, and part of Daphne's journey of discovering who her parents were mediocre and not bad. But everything else, just the overall animation art style was not great. All the characters are just incredibly unlikable. None of the jokes are funny. I'll say this, a couple of them made me exhale air through my nostrils. That's the most I'll give it. And there's some fine references to the old show and the Hanna-Barbera, but at the same time, it craps on the original show. It craps on just white guys in general. It craps on just random people. Like, hey, if you're a fencer, you're a virgin and a nerd. F you. Hey, you're a band guy. Hey, you're a freak and no one likes you. It's a very mean-spirited, self-hating show. Not self-deprecating, but self-hating show. And it wants you to know it, and it hates you for not being self-hated. It's deeply insecure about what it is, and that doesn't reflect well on Mindy Kaling, the person who wrote, created, and stars in this show. So all in all, not good. I would not recommend it, but the only way I'm watching season 2 is if I watch it week to week, 2 episodes at a time, and not binge it all in 2 separate sittings, so I can have some brain cells left. And if you like and subscribe to this video, let's go, boys. Thank you for the 100. I am currently working on a Game of Thrones video, like I kind of mentioned during the reaction. And I'm also working on 2 other videos. Hopefully those will be out soon. I will be grinding hard on it. But first, I gotta edit this video. I thank you, and I love you all. Good night.